bowled in. How good was that delivery? It was quicker, flatter trajectory, and almost sort of yanked the batsman. And what a wicket that is. That's Finch gone.
Well, that's a straight line to Aaron Finch. Aaron Finch been sweeping Kuldeep all night, and this time he stood up. He was in two minds whether to sweep.
India, they've won this opening 2020 fixture against Australia after a rain-interrupted fixture in Ranchi. Requiring just 48 runs in the end from 6 overs, the Indians had no trouble reeling in the score. Captain Virat Kohli top scoring with 22. India continuing this dominance over Australia of late.
And we continue this journey around India, but this time in the shortest form of the game. T20s. Guwahati and Hyderabad await, but today we're in Jharkhand in Dhoni land. And it's a wonderful stadium. I enjoy coming here, nice and green. And India and Australia getting ready to play the first T20 international. We've seen some good matches here in Ranchi as well. Now a little while ago the toss. India won the toss and Virat Kohli has chosen to field. He said it was largely because of the uncertain weather. Kumar, David Warner. In the gap for 4. Look how quickly that's gone to the boundary. Finds the gap again for 4. Gee, Warner looks liberated.
Losing the early wicket of stand-in captain David Warner, Glenn Maxwell and Aaron Finch steadied the innings. They put on a partnership of 36 in 5 overs. However, following another rain snap from the big show, the visitors would go on to lose 7 for just 63. A lengthy rain delay would cut the Aussies' innings short at 18.4 overs. The delay for almost 2 hours. When play resumed, the Indians were set a target of 48 by the Duckworth-Lewis method, the total they'd reach with 3 balls left to spin.
India won the toss, asked the Australians to bat first, and it never got off. A couple of handsome shots from David Warner definitely showed the intention with which they wanted to play, but the execution was not there. Bhuvneshwar Kumar coming back strongly after being hit for 2 boundaries. Aaron Finch once again looked in good touch, as has been right through the series from his bat. Some handsome shots once again. Both sides of the wicket. Every time he was given some room, he made full use of it.
There was also a phase in the game when you thought that batting wasn't that difficult actually. But then Chahal to Maxwell has been one of the little encounters within the battle in the series. I'm afraid it didn't work out right for Maxwell, with Chahal picking up this time off a long hop, but a wicket nonetheless. And then really, it was down to Finch. But once Finch was gone, it was there were just too many holes in that middle order. Karthik, I thought the wrist spinners were just fantastic.
Yeah, they have been. Both of them are very young, but they have forged a very good partnership, these two. And then Hardik Pandya, who was slightly expensive, came back to bowl 2 tidy overs. Chahal and Kuldeep were consistently troubling all the batsmen. This was put down of the bowling of Chahal. Once again, a long hop. The batsman was Tim Payne, but didn't do too much damage. Moises Henriques, he's a handy player, he's a strong player. And then this was the 6 from the bat of Payne, and this hurried through. Jasprit Bumrah has been very good in the death overs section.
Yes, and even when they were not getting bowled, the stumps were still being scattered. This was a fantastic effort from Virat Kohli to knock Australia's last hope. Dan Christian found him a few inches short.
Well, this was the first wicket. He just hit Bhuvneshwar Kumar for 2 boundaries in the over, but Bhuvneshwar Kumar came back with one that moved into the batsman just a little, defeated that chop, the inside edge going on to the stumps. And what do? Yuzvendra Chahal against Maxwell. He gets wickets even off half-pitch deliveries. Finding the lone fielder there. Chahal sees the funny side of it. This is very clever bowling from Kuldeep Yadav. We'd seen that Finch was only sweeping him. So he bowled it quicker, bowled it much further up. And Finch was looking to sweep, missed it completely because of the length of the ball. And he got his man, as he did again. Went for the big shot. A little bit of an inside edge. Enriquez. And onto the middle stump. Goodbye kiss from the young man. And Hardik Pandya, who'd had a tough time getting a wicket, pitching the ball up. Inside edge from Travis Head, once more onto the stumps. Here, Tim Paine was way too late as the ball got onto him very quickly. And again, spread eagle the stumps.
Well, the next batsman was late too. Was Nathan Coulter, Niall Moore trademark Bumrah.
Yes, he was late by more than a day. Knocked his leg stump off. Again, this tremendous piece of fielding by the Indian captain. Directed from long on. Getting Dan Christian. Christian, dangerous player. He can hit the big shots, but the directed run out meant goodbye for him as well.
As well to go with it. He's gone over the fielder. Just held the ball on its way in true Rohit Sharma style. Good shot, has found the gap as well. So Shikhar Dhawan has got going.
And it will only be Kohli as he finishes it off in style like he always does. India beat Australia 7th time in a row.
Kuldeep Yadav was awarded the man of the match.
The rain came and we wondered whether we'd have a game at all. It's at 10:18 was the cutoff. It seemed at about 9:40, 9:45 that we may not get a game. It relented. And then Rohit Sharma showed what good form he's in with these two shots to get the innings going. And even though he had his middle stump knocked out thereafter, India got the momentum in what was really a very small run chase. And we'll be delighted to see that even after coming off a bit of a layoff, that Shikhar Dhawan is hitting the ball up the middle. Virat Kohli, of course, in fine form. And between them, they kept hitting the boundaries that ensured there was never going to be pressure going into the last over. Australia picked conceding down in the first ball of an over, and then this is the third from Virat Kohli to seal the win for India with 3 deliveries left.
Look, at the end of the day, it's a poor result for us, and we have to be better next game.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was, especially after winning the toss and bowling first, that sort of effort was required and the bowlers were up to the mark again. We were quite surprised actually at the halfway mark. You don't really understand the Duckworth-Lewis method because we thought that, 118 for 8, we were on top in the game. We didn't think we'll get more than 40 or 42 in 6. But ended up being 48. The game can get tricky with a small chase like that.
It's a very happy moment for me actually, getting the first man of the match of the first T20, so really happy.
But in India winning not just